Fox, thank you for the biddies. It's a lot of days. I use Bush to talk. Did I say I use Bush to talk? Is that a God joke? Boss, devil, dog. Thank you for 26 months. Confusingly, you just said 42. You are HW. Oh. I still had
I just got something wet slapped across my face.
QB, thank you for 80 months. Very much appreciated. Um, I still had some of the searching tabs open from last night around our discussion around Doxis 4.0. And I ended up in the Spectrum subreddit. And there was this fucking post. That I don't know what's going on, but it was just immediately funny to me. The title of the post is Getting 1 Gigabit per Second Wi-Fi a Reality, period. Enough with saying it's not possible. It's it has 0 upvotes. And then it's a screenshot of like 2 speed tests. One that is less than a gigabit per second and one that is more than a gigabit per second. And I know, but like what's funny to me about this is that This person is they're talking about they're having some sort of a battle with people who say it's not possible. Let me read you the rest of the caption that they included. Wi-Fi 6E and 7 achieve speeds of up to 10 gigabits per second real world, 40 gigabits per second rated, in parentheses. I am so sick, ammed, tired, AMD, sick, ammed, tired of those individuals telling me I cannot achieve 1 gigabits per second on my Samsung S4 Ultra, parentheses Wi-Fi 7 modem, comma, Asus ROG Rapture AXE 11000, parentheses Wi-Fi 6E router with 2.5 gigabits per second WAN, comma, and Spectrum EU2251 DOCSIS EMTA modem, parentheses 2.5 gigabits per second WAN. Period. I am providing Yahi speeds of both. I don't know what the Yahi was. I think the. Yeah, I am providing the speeds of both Wi-Fi 6, 5 gigahertz channel, and Wi-Fi 6E7, 6 gigahertz channel. ... Putting this to rest. Against whomst? This is just a post to the Spectrum subreddit. Oh, there's 10 comments, and I'm excited to see what they are, considering this post has only been downvoted. Hold on. Okay, let's see. The top comment here. Oh, a great opener. No one needs gig speeds, parentheses, 1024 megabits per second, ... unless you are downloading extremely large files every day, which 99.9% of users don't do. It's like a car salesman selling a car by saying, quote, she tops out at 450 miles per hour, ... Internet providers love spouting high speeds, but never educate on what is needed. Streaming 4K uses approximately 25 to 35 megabits per second. I get 75 megabits per second off my old Wi-Fi router. I don't have any issues. This guy is just coming out of left field. I guess stepping into the role of fighting with this guy, but he's not even fighting the thing that the guy is saying. Which is so fucking Reddit. It's great. Exactly, Dave. Exactly. I hate and have always hated the people online who go into forums or posts or wherever, and you've asked a question or whatever, and they answer with, "What do you even need that for?" Blah, 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 blah. Fuck those people forever. Sink those people to the bottom of the ocean forever. If I fucking need a thing, I need a thing. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, go fuck your mother in 4K. What else have we got here? We have a post in agreement. What's great about discussions like this is that they're like discussing and sort of arguing about something that is just axiomatically true. It just is. Like, these devices are available. And they're advertised, and they have these things. I don't know, like, what are these people talking about or even arguing about? Blah blah blah. Someone just agreeing. Oh, I guess this must have been like an ongoing thing that I didn't have the context for in the subreddit. Because there's someone else saying, nah, the problem is a lot of people come on here expecting 1 gigabits per second over Wi-Fi from ISP provided equipment in a crowded wireless environment. And then the OP responded in an unhinged way. Yeah, I don't know. The rest of the comments aren't really as funny, unfortunately. The original poster claims in here, and this is also very Reddit. They're saying all this shit. They're being unhinged, and then they say, "I am an IT/CST." So I guess internet technician or whatever, customer service technician. These are the these are the people that you have to talk to on the phone. This is how they spend their time fighting fighting ghosts, I guess, on Reddit. Amazing. Did you serve in Operation Iraqi Femdom? The terrorists hate our femdom. They hate our femboys. Oh, is it? It's very good. And it's always good to spread the good word. There's a fuck ton of great names that came out of that fucking that thing they did. The name change stream. Oh wow. So it was an original. Someone thought that up all on their own. Yeah, this subreddit is just an unhinged place. I guess that's to be expected. I mean, that's most of fucking Reddit. So
Reticulating sperms.
anonymous, thank you for the 3 months gift sub to Delaroth. Oh, hey, I'm gonna stop looking at that now. Definitely was feeling like I was just inviting brain rot into my mind. Uh, I have no idea. Food. I would assume all of it immediately. One Piece updates. I just got done with. I don't know the names of the arcs or whatever. Um, Boy, you guys want me to talk about TV? Um, I just got done with Arlong, and I think I am sold on this show for the rest of this show. So the whole Arlong story is wrapped up, and now I'm in the episodes about Buggy. Yeah, I saw the walk to Arlong Park. It's fantastic. I'm in. I'm in for the long haul. Only still 1,000 episodes to go. As far as yeah, when he gave Nami his hat, that was like this is incredible. I love this show now. Kat, what are you doing? Where are you doing? As far as Alien Earth, I won't give any spoilers, I guess, or I'll try not to, but I don't think I really like it. I watched the first 3 episodes, and I have to say I'm not dying to watch any more episodes. Um, and I don't know what like how much more I could really say that isn't gonna probably be spoilery. It ain't no One Piece. That's for sure. Nah, just something about it. I don't know. Nostalgic? Not for me. I mean, I'm not. I'm 2 episodes behind, I guess, but um, I don't know. Uh,
Reticulating sperms.
Anonymous. Thank you for that 3 months gift sub to Gek. I'm not really looking for nostalgia, I guess, probably is the difference with me. And in fact, nostalgia stuff is going to be the portions where I'm going to be the most critical. Does anybody care about spoilers for Alien Romulus? Because I can sort of explain by talking about that instead. So, um, Alien Romulus is a movie. It's the most recent Alien movie, and I I actually generally liked the film, but I there were things that brought it down for me. What I liked was that from the beginning, it was a pretty unique feeling, take and story and stuff like that. But I didn't like the stuff where I don't know, where they did these things where they're like, remember the first movie? Um, like they had Ash in there, but I forget his name, but that actor is dead. So what they had was this really bizarre looking well, not AI, but CG recreation of that dude, which was very unpleasant to look at. And they had him like regurgitate lines from the first movie. It was just like heavy-handed nostalgia crap that it just takes me out of the film. I was into it, I was enjoying it, and then they started doing that crap, and I'm just like, why, man? I don't need this reminder. Like, if you're somebody who's watching it because you like the alien stuff, you don't need the movie to go like in the middle of the movie for it to be like, hey, remember that movie you like? That's what this is too. Like, no, not now. Well, I will say that that was just I wanted to describe the nostalgia thing or how I feel about that. I can't really talk about how I feel about Alien Earth because I can't talk about it without being spoilery. um, yeah, I think I just wanted to gripe about Romulus. You good with it? You sure? I mean, I wasn't gonna go like deep plot points, but some of the things that I would want to talk about are gonna sort of be necessarily like, kind of important parts of the show. Um, okay, I'll talk about a couple things. And if you don't want to hear them, I'll catch you later. Starting now. uh, so, like, I don't hate Alien Earth. I'll say that. Um, so I'm not coming at it from like I just want to trash it or something. There's stuff where I kind of understand why they did things the way they did because like one thing I think they smartly avoided is like the whole alien origin thing is fucking tired, right? You can't keep doing that. The whole process of like, whoa, what are these? Oh no, it's hugging the face. Uh-oh, something in them. What, you can't like just that thing over and over again. nobody who's already seen any of the Alien films needs to see that again. So they did cut to the chase on that, which I think was a smart move. However, um, I really didn't care for the way the alien was presented in the show. That was something that stuck out to me, was just how like I like that they cut to the chase, but it also just became like a purposeless slasher monster where essentially if the alien and people exist in the same spot, the alien must explode them into a cloud of blood in the shortest time possible for apparently no reason. There used to be reasons because the whole thing was the alien's supposed to be kind of like an animal, but alien, foreign to us, terrifying, and different, but not like just a pointless like human destroyer. So that stuff was bugging me a bit. Like that just felt like why would it do this? To be honest with you, I was thinking back and I was like, I don't recall whether it's ever been addressed as to whether aliens fucking eat. Do they eat? Because when I was thinking about this, I started thinking like, well, what is the purpose of what aliens do? And the first thing that came to mind was like, well, they got to eat, right? But then I was like, oh no, you know what? In any of the films, I don't think I've ever shown the alien like eating somebody or eating anything. But mainly it's been about reproduction, right? Like or protection. That's the reasons that the aliens kill or stalk or hunt. Is like they want to reproduce and they need people to reproduce, so they take them back to their like alien hive thing and they plant an egg in front of them or whatever. But they have a purpose to their actions, you know. And I guess because of the fact that I was thinking of it like an animal, I was thinking like the same thing of like that's like a tiger wouldn't do this either, right? A tiger is an aggressive creature that is dangerous to humans. But even with a tiger, it's not just going to explode everyone into blood. More than likely, it's going to either be defensive or run away. And more than anything, it's going to probably want to run away. But I don't know. So that presentation of the alien just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It just felt like it was there to be gory in a way that like, I don't know. It just didn't feel like you might as well not have the alien, I guess. I'm not trying to because like I said, I agree with the fact that they didn't do the stupid like, dragging out the origin crap because like we already know the way that the alien works. And you know, there is always a problem with that, right? Because it's like, well, what if this is the first thing that a person has ever watched that has the alien in it? Well, whatever. You have to make a choice. You go one way or the other. And I agreed with them not doing the whole run up of like hyper focusing on the whole like reproductive process that leads to alien thing. Yeah, it is weird. It was a weird thought when I started wondering like what do they eat, because realizing that they have never addressed that ever was, I guess, surprising to me that I never thought of it before. It doesn't really matter also. It's a made up creature. Um, and the other thing that I wasn't, yeah, how do they grow that fast? Yeah. Uh, the other thing, that's something that's been like exacerbated as like follow-ups and follow-ups and follow-ups, right? Because in the first one, it that was drawn out across the whole movie because this was the first presentation of this idea. And so it didn't feel like it was like baby immediately full-size monster. But then I think Aliens kind of like they were already there. So it didn't really cover that. Alien 3 did they were faster growing up, you know? And then I think in fucking 4, whatever, Alien Resurrection, uh even faster still. Now it's like instantaneous almost. Like if that thing busts out of somebody, you got like 5 seconds to get the fuck out of there before it's fucking fully grown up and has a pension and shit. Um, but yeah, it was extremely fast in Romulus as well. Actually, the whole incubation in the body thing was super fucking fast. Uh, like that one girl gets got, and then it's like 15 minutes later, I guess. I don't know. It was not long before the chest burster came out. Anyway, yeah. Uh, I also, I just am back to Alien Earth. I'm not enjoying the fucking obnoxious prodigy guy. Um, Whenever that character is on the screen, I have to resist the urge to like skip ahead because I don't like anything that has anything to do with that guy. I don't know. It's an unpleasant and cringe character. And then the whole thing with the kid hybrids was giving me really really bad vibes. I just there's something inherently unpleasant about that even as just a concept. And it has been fine. No, I know, but I mean like it's given me bad vibes beyond above and beyond like I think story intended bad vibes. Because I agree. I mean, I know the premise that they're laying out is that there's like these three kinds of humans, um, and that's one of them. But I don't know, man. I'm not asking for good vibes. I'm talking about like I think the idea itself is inherently too creepy for me. Maybe it's the fact that they're taking like 8 to 12 year olds and they're putting them in an adult body and they're just playing around with that idea. Um, yeah, I don't know. I did like the other creatures that came from the research ship. I thought those were pretty cool and interesting. Um, I mean that was always Wayland Utani though, too. Like that's not something I guess I would say you don't need to do that idea to demonstrate that, and they already have examples within universe that already existed that also demonstrate the same. But at any rate, it may just be a me thing, but I just wasn't on board with that particular story beat, I guess. Um because what it leads to is that every situation thereafter involving them, you're faced with this situation of like, okay, so what's really happening here is that this grown ass man is talking to an 8-year old, manipulating an 8-year old, et cetera, et cetera. Like it's just nonstop thoughts like that for me ever after, and that's the trouble. Yeah, the eyeball guy. I like the little eyeball guy. I like the bloodsuckers as well. I thought were kind of cool. And I'm interested in whatever the upside down hanging plant bulb thing is as well. All that stuff seemed really cool. And I was impressed that it didn't feel like they were coming up with stuff that felt derivative of the alien itself. They were unique and interesting creatures, which was cool. So, outside of that, I don't really have any other specific call outs. It's just more so that I don't know. You know how sometimes you sit with a show and you just don't vibe with it, and that's just really that's my non-specific take. Is like I was watching it and I just feel like I'm just watching this. I'm not really I'm not into it. I'm not into it. I just like it's not grabbing me, but it's not ejecting me either. So I don't know. Well, I don't know. I mean, some shows really grab me, and I'm like ready to, I'm excited for the next episode. You know what I'm saying? Um, like One Piece for me right now. I'm enjoying like I'm excited for the next thing. Very different, obviously. Very different shows. Uh, but yeah, I'm trying to think of another more contemporary example. Oh, the pit. The pit grabbed a hold of me in the first episode and it didn't let go, and I voraciously consumed every episode of that show. I was locked in. That was a crazy good show. I would strongly recommend The Pit. Even if you I guess the one thing people could look at it and be like, nah, would be like that it's a medical drama type. It is not the same. Just trust me on that. Even if you're like someone who's like, nah, medical drama, no. I've seen them, whatever. Trust me on this one. Go at the pit with just clean slate in your mind. Forget about whatever. Don't worry about the particular like setting. Just watch the show. It's written incredibly, amazingly well, and amazingly acted as well, which I think is the actors in that are all fucking incredible. I'm sorry, Gag. Yeah, forget about that then.
No, don't suck me! Ow! Damn, that really goes on, that one. Sith Commander, thank you for 131 months. Very much appreciated. Oh. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to roll on out, I think. I guess I didn't really explain what happened, but it was just a day. It's weird because I feel like every day recently I've been like, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna kick the shit out of this day, and it's gonna be 9 to 5. I'm gonna start at 9 and it will end at 5. And every day, instead, I get my ass absolutely whipped raw. Like today, I slept through my fucking alarm, and I knew I woke up, I sat straight the fuck up because I knew that I had a grip of meetings today. I'm like, oh my fuck. Fortunately, I managed to get up just in time to make it to the first meeting. But that didn't set my day off right. And then, of course, random shit kept coming into the picture, knocked my schedule apart, and here we are. Yeah, for real, Doug. That's the thing. I feel like the harder I'm fighting, the more I'm drowning. This is what's happening to me this week. It's every day has been worse than the day before it, and every day I have been like, I'm gonna fucking get control today. I'm gonna get control of things today. Nope, it's just worse than the day before. Every time. Oh, so I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually, I guess. But yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging. I hope you all have a beautiful night, and I will see you next stream.